there, friends. Welcome back to my channel. It's Amy here, and what you are looking at are some photos that I have pre-printed, and I went with my Make It From Your Heart Volume 6 how-to guide from Close to My Heart. And guess what? On the day of this recording, which is April 10th, this resource book is drastically reduced. I love to use the Close to My Heart how-to books to just get me started. It's like a starting point. And what's really cool about this volume 6 is it has ideas for 1-page 12 by 12 layouts, 2-page 12 by 12 layouts, and then a variety of different size cards. We've got the standard A2 size card, vertical, horizontal, and then we've got vertical and horizontal slimline cards. And then you can see the page map, if you will, and then it tells you how many different colors of paper you need and tells you exactly how to cut the pieces for that paper. And then they give you examples of completed projects. I use this all the time. I call the how-to books kind of like my GPS, if you will, for paper crafting. So you'll see there were a bunch of the 1-page layouts, and then here we've got the 2-page layouts. And lots of times, like I mentioned, I will use this as a starting off point, and then I'll kind of go my own way. And then I'll show you in the back, you'll see they give you 2 different examples for the different cards that they're guiding us in making. So it is a fantastic web resource and idea book as well. So what I did is I chose pattern 18 because I had 9 photos. And what I did is I just looked at this page map to see what size photos I needed. And then I printed them all out here. So that's what you're seeing here. And we've got a diagram of how we need to cut our different papers, how many different types of papers we need, and then there are 2 different layout examples, and you can see how they've kind of changed them up a bit. And what I want to do is use the brand new Joy in the Journey collection. So I thought that these photos would go really well with this collection and the title of this, Joy in the Journey, because if you've been following me for a while on social media and on YouTube, you know that Close to My Heart is closing its doors at the end of this month, and we will be moving on. I'm choosing to continue my paper crafting passion with Stampin' Up, which I'm very excited about. And so I was fortunate enough to travel to Utah about a month ago and visit the Stampin' Up home office and learn all about the offer that they worked so hard on with Close to My Heart. They are offering their what they call onboarding to allowing us to continue as Stampin' Up demonstrators. So that's what I am documenting, and it's a journey. So why not use Joy in the Journey? And I think the colors really lend themselves well with the photos. So what this is I got the bundle where I got all the paper in the stamp set. So in the cardstock, you're going to get 5 sheets of the Journey Color of the Year. Remember, Close to My Heart cardstocks are 2-sided, so you've got the true color and then a shade slightly lighter. And then Close to My Heart made some specialty cardstocks, which are absolutely gorgeous. So let me pull them in. Here is a resist pattern, and it looks great vertical, or you could do it horizontal, and it's kind of tone on tone, and it does have a texture to it. Here is another one of the resist, and it's that graph paper. I love this pattern. Very, very subtle, as you can see. And then there is this pattern. And then these are just stunning. We've got the floral with the silver foil, and the camera is not doing justice for this. The back side is just the light side of the journey, and that's the same with the resist papers. And then you've got the silver foil vertical or diagonal stripe. And then I think this one's my favorite though. I love the gold with the Journey. I thought I was gonna like silver better, but I prefer the gold. Isn't that just so pretty? I thought that that might go well with like say this because of my sweater. I have some, I'm wearing a tan sweater. Do you guys do that? Do you match? Sometimes I pick out my outfit based on what papers I want to use to scrapbook. So yes, I am that girl. So there's the cardstock. Let me show you the pattern papers because they are equally fabulous. So we've got this floral and the back side is the gingham and you've got that fun zip strip. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spread these out for you a little bit. And I will just take one of the regular cardstocks. We'll do the dark side. So you've got this. So let's spread that so you can see that. All right, so then we have this pattern and the back side, which is the floral. Oh, I love it. Then we've got this really neat pattern with the ombre. Goes from light to dark. And check out that fun zip strip. And the back side, I think this, if you hold it upside down, looks like a cloud. Like it could be a summer day or a stormy day, starting with the light and going down to the dark. I love that. So we've got that. I'll put that in. Let's see if I can move this a little bit more. So I've got lots more to show you. We've got our polka dot. You gotta love polka dot and that fun zip strip. And the back side is this fun pattern, all different shades of Journey. So we've got all the papers and there's more. We've got the sticker sheet. This is a 12 by 12 sticker sheet. It's got the borders and these are resist and look at the little dancing hearts. Hopefully you can see that. So I love all the little details. We've got the washi tapes, all of the different pennants and banners, which I love. We've got some fun phrases and words, all kinds of different shapes. I love Life is Good, and I love this sticker. Everything doesn't need to be perfect to be wonderful, because yes, I am heartbroken. That Close to My Heart is closing its doors. I am heartbroken. So it's not perfect, but you know what? My time at Stampin' Up! Was pretty darn wonderful. And so I really like that, and I want to use it on my layout. But you can see big images, small images, and these are the thicker sticker, and they're a matte finish, so very easy to stamp on and journal on. And like this particular one, I just noticed, feeling it, it's got that texture to it. So here's the resist. We've got the polka dot on the star, the diagonals on the heart. This one is a little two-toned and you can feel the resist on it. And there's banners that have that resist. So spectacular sticker sheet. And then we've got the amazing stamp set. And I love this little string with the bows. I am definitely one that's in that bow era. And what's cool about this is I can use this image and I can add some of these stickers to make a banner. But look at this, you've got those images and stamps, which means we can ink those up in whatever color we want and use them over and over and over again. So how cool is that? I love the borders, can never have too many arrows. We've got the diagonal stripe. Let the journey begin. That is another one, another phrase I might use on my layout. It's going to be a toss-up between let the journey begin and everything doesn't need to be perfect to be wonderful. We'll see what I go with. We've got a washi tape image and then some just fun shapes. So this is what I call a generic stamp set because you can keep this on your desk and pull it for just about every single project that you are working on. So let's clear our desk. I've got my how-to book diagram here. I'm going to cut my papers and I will be back and we will start our assembling. Alrighty, we are back and I did go ahead and mat my photos off camera. I just matted them with white daisy cardstock about 1/8 of an inch larger. So I matted both of these on white. And then for my 3 little 2x2 photos, I have over here the layout that we are copying. And if you'll notice, they matted each photo individually and then adhered them close right next to each other. I went ahead and just took 1 strip of white daisy and added all 3 photos and left a little bit of a border in between each one. So that's how I did that. And then I went ahead and cut all of my papers from the Journey collection. And you know how much I love this gold. I followed the map here. But then as I was laying down my photos, I have to say I did not like the gold. It just seemed to clash. As much as I love this pattern, I'm going to save it for something else. So I chose to use this pattern instead. It's one of those resists. So what we will do is adhere these pieces, and the cutting guide for this particular pattern is so easy. And I like it because you can use a variety of patterns and colors, and you can even use scraps. I'm just trying to lay my cardstock, my white cardstock out even on my Versamat. And I'm going to start about a 1/2 inch from the bottom. So if you have a Versamat, this goes really quickly. And then I will add all the other pieces. So for this piece, I'm just using the plain Journey cardstock, and I'm using the light side so that we get that contrast in color. And then this is that grid resist. And this goes flush, so you can see how quickly this comes together. And then I'm using the silver diagonal. It's fun to do monochromatic projects every once in a while. You can see that it's not boring at all. So then this piece is cut from that pattern paper that was kind of like that ombre that I said looked like a cool sky. So I cut this, and then this is one of the zip strips, and this is going to go down the side like this. And everything lines up perfectly. Oops. And you can see on the sample that I'm following how they use different colors. So they have all different colors, and I'm sticking to just the Journey. Then our photos will go about, I'm going to center them and then put this right here like that. Now you can see here I was auditioning some stickers to embellish with. So if I get my sticker sheet out, there's all kinds of fun images in there. And I would like to use some of the stickers as well as the stamp set. So I'm going to pull the sticker sheet again, and so that hello was from here. So what I like to do is peel the stickers off the sticker sheet and then use my anti-static pouch and just rub it on there. And what that does is it takes the stickiness off of the sticker, and then you can move it around. So let's go ahead, before we embellish this, let's go ahead and do the second page, and then we can have some fun with the embellishing. All right, so I went ahead and matted my photos again, same size mat. And again, with these 3x3 photos, in the concept, the pattern that we're following, they did, again, 3 individual photos. I took one strip of white daisy and added my 3x3 photos, leaving a little bit of a border in between, just like I had done on the 2x2s. And then I am thinking I'm going to include a flip flap, a 4x6 flip flap for this photo, and then have it open either like this or like that or like that. So I pulled 2 flip flaps. I've got the one with the sticky strip along the long side, and another one with it on the short side. And we'll decide which configuration I want to do once we get the page put together. So I'm going to put these photos aside for a minute. I've got my Versamat here, and I'm going to move my pre-cut pieces of paper, and I'm just going to add a little bit of adhesive to that and stick this on my Versamat. And then I've brought in the left side just so I can line up the strips. So this is going to go really quick. And once I do the first one, I can move this aside, and the rest of these just go flush. So we'll get the effect that it looks like the strips are continuing from one page to the next. And we've got our grid. And then our silver. And then our little ombre piece. So let's see how we did. Yep, that looks good. And then if we look at the example, the 4x6 is going to be here. I'm going to put it in the center, but more up towards the top. And then this little piece is like the zip strip over here. We can put this down here like that. So I'm thinking that I'm going to end up having the flip flap like this, and we'll open like that, but we'll wait and see how I like that. So now what we get to do, well, let's put this here. So that will go like that. And then we'll have one picture here and one picture here, and then this here. And I really like this configuration. So I'm going to go ahead we'll go ahead and keep going. What I was thinking is the title, Let the Journey Begin. I was thinking that maybe I could stamp that right here, kind of where this is, Are We There Yet? I can do my journaling here. And then I did take from the sticker sheet a few other images. So I was thinking of doing hello here. And then there's that little half circle there. So I was thinking this sticker could go right up here. And I also have that image in a stamp. I could use the stamp. So we can do that, and then That has a heart there, so I could maybe stamp a heart in there. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I did like, I thought this would be cute. I grabbed from my stash, I had a circle cut, and I was thinking I could put that there, and this is a sticker, so we can do that right there. And all I did was take the stickers off the sticker sheet and kind of just play with them. I do like this phrase, everything doesn't need to be perfect to be wonderful. So maybe that could go right here. I think I'll overlap it a little bit. And then I did pull some of those cute little washi tape, faux washi tape stickers. So maybe put one there and one there like that. I'm liking that. Oh, another thing that might be kind of fun is I pulled some of my silver embellishing thread, and maybe I could stick some of that behind here. That's a possibility. It needs something up here. Oh, how about the arrow stamped image? So this is kind of what I do. I'll lay my stamped images down. So that could be fun with the arrows going, you know, facing that way. So our eye is following over to, doesn't want to get off my finger, to let the journey begin. And then I see here they've got some banner pieces. So again, I took some of my stickers, and maybe I could do something like this. So I really recommend auditioning the stickers and the stamps and just kind of laying everything down. Now that has a heart. I do have this cute little, I can pick it up, this cute little sticker that said love. That would, no, I don't like that, but it could go right here like that. That would be fun. And then I did bring in, I think maybe I'll get journaling strips for here. I did pull my Jpurney dots. I also have the glitter gems, and I have sequins. So what I do is right now, on my website, part of the clearance sale are the photo organizers, which are those big boxes that have 20 of these little 4x6 size boxes inside them. They're meant to store photos in, and I do have one that I put photos in, but I have 3 other ones that I use for embellishments, for blending brushes. So if you're looking for something to be organized, I highly recommend those photo storage boxes. They're on sale. I think you save $10 right now until they run out. So I do recommend those if you're looking for a storage system. So I do have some of these, and it might be fun to mix them up with maybe some of the sparkles. So why don't I go ahead and adhere all the photos off camera, and then we'll start doing some more embellishing. All right, so I've got all my photos adhered down, and now we need to start our stamping. And what I'm going to do is do some practice stamping. So I've got the title, Let the Journey Begin. When you are using a new stamp, you always want to season it, and you can do that just by rubbing the stamp on your skin. I pulled in my Jpurney ink pad. I'm going to move this aside, flip over my Versamat so we've got that cushion. And I have some scraps of paper. I'm even going to bring in the little foam piece that comes with the stamp set. And we're just going to ink this up. And then what I can do is lay this on my layout to see if I like it. That stamps up nice. So we can see if we're going to like that there. And then I've got that arrow stamp. Now here's a quick tip when you are adhering border stamps. Turn it upside down and then take your block and pick it up like that. And lots of times it will be pretty much straight. And I'm just going to go like this to season it because I don't want to move it. The reason why you want to season your stamp is because there is a manufacturing film on your stamps when they're brand new, and you want to get that off so you get a clearer image. Let's see if I do have a little piece of scrap here that might work. Yeah. So what I was thinking, just let that sit for a minute. Well, let's do that again. Even though this is just a test, we'll do that again. I don't necessarily like to stamp directly on my scrapbook pages while I'm filming because it's hard looking through the phone. So that's why I'm doing these tests, and then I'll do the actual stamping off camera. So I was thinking that maybe this, I could tuck this down in here so I can have that arrow going like that. And then I like the title there. Now the question is, do I want the arrows going straight across? So let's stamp another arrow and we can decide. So the ideas kind of come to my head as I'm going about doing one thing, and then that promotes a thought to do something else. So that's kind of crooked, but we could get an idea if we want that. And you know what? I don't know. I think I like that. So if we did that, and then let me close my ink pad, and then I can pull out that sticker again, and we'll stick that right here. And I need to decide what I want inside there. I do like the hello here, but you know what I am going to do? I'm going to get my scissors and I'm going to dovetail. So I'm just going to eyeball the center and cut a slit, and then go from one corner to that top of that slit and the other corner to the top of that slit. So let's go ahead and adhere that down. I definitely like that a lot. And then I liked the idea of this sticker with this. So as I mentioned, these are all pictures from when I got to travel to Utah and attend the Founders event. And we learned all about what Close to My Heart and Stampin' Up! Were working on for us. So this is actually my good friend Jackie, who is down in Australia. And then what I'm doing now is taking my embellishing thread. I just wrapped it around my finger a few times, and then we can kind of play with this once I get it stuck behind here. But I think what I want to do is get some foam tape which I know I have here somewhere. Here it is. So I'll get some foam tape so that this can be popped up. Maybe I'll do 2 little pieces. By narrowing this down and trying to, you know, just stick with one color, that is helping me make decisions easier because I'm sticking to the one color. Okay, so I've got that. So now let's get our little loop-de-loops here. And I'm going to put these off to the side, I think. So go like that. And then you can kind of just play with them. And I'm going to trim this extra. Oops. So with Close to My Heart, we have offices, consultants, makers in the United States, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. With Stampin' Up, they're in 11 different countries. So that's kind of exciting. Yeah, I like that a lot. So we'll do that. And then let's bring in this sticker here. I really like that saying. I think this sticker would look great on a card. So I'm going to stick that there and then just use the little washi tape stickers. Aren't these cute with the little, hopefully you can see it looks like it was actually torn off a tape dispenser. And I am going to adhere those kind of at an angle so it looks like it's actually taped. Let's go ahead and adhere this. And you know what? I just thought of something. Let's get some of these dots. Maybe I'll do a star. Or should I do a heart? Or what if we did a star and 2 small hearts? I wonder if I could fit that. Let's try it. I'll do a star in the center. And then I'm not like really pressing down hard on these in case I don't like it. But I kind of like the idea of the heart to kind of, you know, we're carrying on the heart. A little crooked. So do a heart. And then do another little heart. Let's see what we think of this. Yeah, I like that. I like the variety. We've got stickers, we've got stamps, we've got embellishments, we've got embellishing thread. So I am liking that. So I think I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to stamp this. And then I'm going to stamp my title. And then we'll finish embellishing this and add my journal. Okay, I did my stamping and I'm happy with the way it turned out. And then I did actually come over here and I continued it onto the right page. I'm going to add these little banners here to mimic what was in the pattern that I am copying. So we have that right there. And then if you notice, they have it continuing down there. So it kind of gives you the illusion that that strip goes all the way down. And I noticed on the sticker sheet right here, the banner that I used has the dot resist. And so what I'm going to do is get my scissors, and I'm going to cut this, and then I will just dovetail. Actually, let me see. I'm going to dovetail it this. I should probably do it this way. So let's trim this. And then, because I'm using my non-stick microtip scissors, I can dovetail this, and then it will look like a continuation. This little sticker is a little bit narrower than the one up top, but I don't think it's gonna matter. So I'll just go like that. And I like that. And then you can see I did do my stamping here, and then I went ahead and wrote my journaling on my journaling strips. These are unfortunately sold out now, but some of you may have them in your stash, and I will include in the description box a list of what I used, and make note of what is retired. So I don't always like my handwriting, but I like to include my handwriting on my pages. And these stickers allow me to do just that. You can cut these on your trimmer if you want, but I'm just eyeballing them. I'm kind of anal and a perfectionist at some things, but not all things, and this is working just fine for me. If you are one that doesn't like your handwriting, then you can most certainly type it. But every once in a while, it's nice to include your own handwriting, just for, you know, those we leave behind. I had shared last week on Instagram a cookbook that my mom made for my daughter, and there's a lot of her handwriting in it, and several people had commented on what a treasure that is, and it really is. I would love to have some things with my grandparents' handwriting on it now that they're gone. Okay, so that looks good. I like that. Let's pull in this. I think what I'm gonna do is just add some more embellishments with the dots and maybe the sparkles, and we need to figure out how I'm going to. Oh, and you know what? I'm going to need to put another photo here because I did all my journaling here, but that's okay. I think I'm going to do this flip flap. So we'll put this in, and you can attach flip flaps right onto the page and then cut your page protector, or you can slip this into a page protector and then adhere this right on top. So let's keep that there. I like that there. I know I have more photos, so I can print out another photo for there. But what do we want to do here? I'm thinking maybe of continuing the stars and heart thing design, and we do have some fun stickers, so maybe we can mix and match. Why don't we do that? Let's do a few I'm going to mix and match some stickers, and then we'll add some sparkles. Get my sparkles out. I always like to do my embellishments in groups of 3. They say that that's just more appealing to the eye. But I'm just going to do a variety of clusters. Maybe we'll do some of the bitty ones. And with the sparkles, I just like to slide them off with my hands, my fingers. And then maybe get another heart, maybe a different color heart. And then let's do one more heart. Maybe I'll do a bigger heart. Maybe right there. And then just add a few. I remember doing a page at a virtual album retreat, and we just kind of went wild with stickers and embellishments. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's add maybe a star. How about this? No, let's do this star. Right there. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's look at that and see what we think. And then we can add this here. I think I'm liking that. I think I'm liking that a lot. Alrighty, I printed another photo, and I'm going to go ahead and slide this into the flip flap. And then I went ahead and put the left side in a page protector. Now we're going to put this page in the page protector, and I'll show you how you can adhere the flip flap. Okay, so we've got that, and I'm going to peel the sticky part off of the flip flap, and then just line it up right here like this. It's a little crooked. And make sure I like it. And I do. So now I'm going to press down with my thumb, and then I like to take my bone folder and just kind of really stick that down good. So that is one way that you can add the flip flaps. And there we have, and I think that this is good just the way it is, because there's so much journaling and I want it to be clean and simple. So I am happy with this. Such a great experience, such a wonderful weekend I had there, and here's to new beginnings. When one door closes, another one opens. So if you like this video and could give it a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you are not already subscribing, so you don't miss out on any other videos. And I will leave all the products I used in the description box below, and make note of what is retired and no longer available. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye. Bye-bye.